Climbing changed my life. When I was 9, I went to the grand opening of a climbing gym. And from there on out, there was life before climbing and life after climbing. As a kid, I wasn't so good at all the sports that I tried. But when I found climbing, it tapped into something that was primal and natural and something that I was good at. Climbing has enabled the life of my dreams, really. And it all started with that one visit when I was 9 to the local climbing gym. In 2010, I installed a climbing wall in a local Boys and Girls Club in Sonoma, California. And really, it's been pilot 1.0. Looking forward, I want to introduce as many kids to climbing as possible. I ran into Dan from Sowell at the outdoor retailer show, and we got to talking about this pilot that I started in Sonoma. And I always wanted to scale it, but I need partners. You can't just do this by yourself. So we decided to team up.
For me, we really want to focus on people. We want to help the next generation. We want to introduce kids to climbing and help the less fortunate be able to do something incredible. In Chicago, we met at the Boys and Girls Club, and we walked over through the city to the climbing gym. And this entire group, there were no kids that even knew that this climbing gym existed, and it was less than a mile from where they spend the majority of their time at the club. It was super cool to see kids climb for the first time and have an experience that they had never had before. I just remember standing there and having flashbacks of the first time that I climbed.
And I think there's two ways to do it. We can bring them climbing, and we can take them climbing. We can take them from wherever they are and bring them to the climbing gyms. And then we can bring them climbing by installing these climbing walls, putting it right in front of them. So I think the vision here is to do both. We've been working on this St. Louis project for over 2 years. Seeing this wall for the first time was super emotional because it took what was totally theoretical and based in ambition. And there it is in front of me, and it's super real. And here we are, about to unveil this wall that will forever be a part of the Boys and Girls Club in St. Louis. This all began with the desire to just do what we can. We can do something. You have to start somewhere. Everything starts with a humble beginning.
And we're hard to stop. We're hard to stop.
There's two ways to go. You can take a passive approach and just watch the sport grow on its natural trajectory, or you can spark it and be proactive. And that's what this is all about. It's being proactive instead of passive. Why not bring climbing to the next generation instead of waiting for them to find it? We don't have to pick between the two. We can do both. They will forever remember that day when they tried climbing for the first time.
Made to be legends.